Hey DVC fan, Paul here, and today we are taking you on a tour of a deluxe studio at the Beach Club Villas. This and all of our DVC fan content is brought to you by the world of DVC, DVC Resale Market, where you can buy or sell a Disney Vacation Club contract, Monera Financial, who can help you finance that beach club contract purchase, and the DVC Rental Store, where you can try before you buy, rent some points to stay in one of these amazing rooms, or if you're an owner and not using some points this year, you can rent out those remaining points. So Beach Club actually recently had a soft goods refurbishment, which actually just changed some of the colors within the room. The biggest change that you're going to notice as we kind of go through the room today is that they have added the addition of the Murphy pull-down bed. Now we do want to put a little bit of a disclaimer that there are certain rooms in some of these older resorts where they weren't able to actually fit the Murphy beds. So just keep that in mind. That's why maybe certain occupancy numbers and things on rooms have not been updated. So we're here in the Deluxe Studio portion of the villa, and right as you walk in the door, you do have a nice little area that gives you kind of a drop zone. So if you have a backpack, a purse, some rain jackets, it's actually raining out today, so we would put our rain jackets right here, and an additional mirror. I think this is an overlooked portion of a lot of villas, and I think it's a wonderful addition here at the Beach Club. Also on the other side, as I mentioned previously, this is a lock-off villa, so you do have your lock-off door right here in the front as well. Walking a little bit further into this villa, the next thing we are met with is kind of the little kitchenette area right here. I mentioned before, soft goods refurbishment, so a lot of this is still kind of the older infrastructure that they've had here. Over here, you're gonna have your Keurig Duo coffee pots. So you've got the full pot coffee, or you can do those single serve coffee pods as well. That's been a new addition that they've been putting in with a lot of the refurbishments. Up above, not much going on, a little bit of storage space. You've got your toaster and you have some plates and bowls. You're also gonna have a microwave, a sink, and then under here is going to be your, well, I thought it would be your trash, but actually there's nothing, absolutely nothing under the sink. And then we do have a miniature fridge, and it is worth noting here in Beach Club, we do have the small freezer section in this mini fridge, but don't rely on that because I know that they've been switching these out, and some do or some don't. So call it an added bonus if you find a freezer in your fridge. Across from the kitchenette area, you're gonna have your sink. We've got a nice, huge, big mirror that kind of frames this area here. It is a single sink. There doesn't appear to be any real storage that I can open up under here, so this is just kind of cosmetic looking. And then down below, you've got a hair dryer, and we did finally find the trash can, look at that. In the bathroom, you're gonna have a tub shower combination here. We do have the pumps on the wall. Those are the newer kind of pumps, not the H2O products anymore, but kind of the Disney branded products in here as well. You've got a nice little shelf where you can actually put some toiletries and stuff in that tub shower combo. And then in here is some towels and a toilet. Across from the bathroom area, this is one thing in a lot of the refurbishments that has been driving me a little bit nuts, is that they keep these old closet doors, they just slap some new paint on them. So they're a little bit rickety when you open them, but you are gonna have your closet in here, and this is where you're going to have some hanging space, extra pillows and blankets. You do have a safe that's a little bit further down, ironing board, and we have a vacuum as well. Here in the main living space of the Deluxe Studio, you are going to have a queen size bed, and this bed is a platform bed as well, kind of going with that new theme so that you do have some storage beneath the bed if you have some luggage that you're traveling with. Shout out to my amazing wife, Amy Krieger, because I do think that she is the reason why they've slowly been bringing these accent pillows back into a lot of these accommodations here that are Disney Vacation Club. This looks like it's very Daisy Duck themed. Next to the queen size bed here in the studio, you do kind of have a little nightstand. On the nightstand, we do have your phone, your Hey Disney device. There is some built-in charging, so we do have 2 USBs as well as 2 standard outlets as well. And then down below here, 2 large drawers for some of your clothes or anything else you want in the nightstand. Next to the bed area, we do have the pull-down Murphy bed. Loving this artwork here. Again, please, 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 Disney Vacation Club, start selling this awesome artwork. So we've got Donald Duck, Huey, Dewey, and Louie, and a little turtle down here in the corner also. And next to the Murphy pull-down bed, there is a coffee table. The coffee table does have pull-out storage on both sides of it. And the one complaint I do have about it is that it is not on wheels. So this thing does not move all that easily, and you do need to make sure that you move it out of the way before you pull down that Murphy bed. This room does sleep 5 individuals, and I'm gonna have Grayson actually back up right now and just kind of show you what this room looks like with the Murphy bed pulled down. We've not pulled down the single sleeper just yet, but we will in a minute. 5 people in here, it's gonna be pretty cramped. It's gonna be kind of a tight quarters, but we did pull down the Murphy bed. It looks like Huey, Dewey, and Louie have gone to sleep with Donald here, and you've actually got some background artwork that has boardwalk there also. This Murphy bed does have lighting built into it, but we've not noticed any charging that's actually built into it. So the charging would be sharing that with the nightstand that's next to the bed. We've moved across from the bed area here in this room, and we do have a flat screen smart television that is hung over this single pull-down bed. This is kind of what I would consider to be old school single pull-down bed. So we do kind of have a desk and a work area here where you can actually set up if you need to work while you're in this room, or if you actually just want to sit here and have a meal. There are 2 nice chairs that are next to this also, but the desk itself is built into the single pull-down Murphy. Gray and I have actually played with this for about 10 minutes now to just figure out how the locking mechanism works, but it is important as you're kind of working with this pull-down that you pull both of those chairs out of the way. And then there's a little button off to both sides where if you actually depress that button, then that should release the bed. Now, it's not doing it on my side because, again, we've been playing with this for quite some time now. But if you push both sides in, it should release the bed to pull down. That table will fold down, and then there you have your pull-down Murphy bed. And we've got Donald relaxing on the beach club beach there for a nice kind of relaxing day. I did want to also point out that here in the middle of that single pull-down Murphy bed, we also have some charging. We've got 2 regular outlets, and I was surprised to see a USB-C outlet next to the USB here, since this is an older piece of furniture. On both sides of the single pull-down bed, we also have some additional storage. You've got a lamp and then 2 drawers that can give you some added storage space in the villa also. And guess what? Gray and I found another trash can. I asked Gray if there was anything we missed in the room, and he said we should probably talk about the curtains. Curtains do have a nice seashell and kind of nautical pattern along with this weird horse duck looking guy. He's my personal favorite of this, but nice little touch just to kind of bring that nautical flair into the beach club. Out on the studio balcony, there is no room categories here at the beach club, so it's really either you're going to be overlooking kind of the pool area of the villas, or you're going to kind of have what we have, which is some foliage. We are actually looking towards Beach Club, the original Beach Club villas. You can actually see the swan and dolphin off in the distance there. It is a pretty rainy day here, so it's nice to have a balcony that is covered so that you could still actually sit out here. These are some older metal chairs that are down here on our balcony as well, along with a nice little table if you're out here in the morning like I am having a coffee. Amy's busy working and didn't feel like doing a room tour today, so everyone in the comments, please say how much better she is at doing room tours than I am. But I did sit down with her to kind of review what the point charts look like for this Deluxe Studio Beach Club villa.
Okay, so we're in the third lowest point season. It is Wednesday, June 4th. So for today, this studio costs 16 points. There are options for as low as 14 points a night and as high as 28 points a night. Now, it is important to note that Beach Club, Paul may have said this already, but Beach Club does not have any view designation, so there's no standard view or pool view. There's just one single booking category for studios.
That's going to do it for this tour of this Beach Club villa. As always, if you enjoy our DVC Fan content, please like and subscribe to our DVC Fan YouTube channel and give this video a thumbs up. It does so much for us. Join in the conversation at dvcfan.com and in the DVC Fan Facebook group. And for bonus behind the scenes footage, which Gray has plenty of from me botching this room tour, then head to patreon.com/DVCFan.